train it together, and he was like, I'm training for the Ultimate Fighter. I'm on season 2 of the Ultimate Fighter. And then he got the call, and he went.
Well, then you should know who he fought.
I don't remember. I mean,
So you're asking me if I remember and you don't
it
remember?
was like 2002. I don't know, what year was it?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
Had to be around there. Well, 2004 probably. Because I was already married. I was already with my wife, so probably 2004, 2005.
I couldn't tell you. But the Boogeyman's coming up after the top of the hour.
What's a boogeyman?
That's his nickname is the Boogeyman.
The bodybuilder?
I don't know what that means. Did you see a bodybuilder just passed away?
No, which one?
A big time one of your guys.
Really?
Yeah, at a very young age.
Recent?
I think I saw it 2, 3, 4 days ago.
Really? I didn't see that.
So,
Recent bodybuilder.
why don't you Google your Nichols guy, since you brought that up?
Yes, season 2.
It would be ironic if
Fighter.
he fought Maximus. Kind of changed his name. He has his own gym.
August 22nd to November 5th, 2005.
Okay.
13 seasons.
What's 13 seasons?
There's 13 episodes
Okay, 13 episodes
in that
of season 2.
of season 2.
Okay, and the coaches, I believe, were Matt Hughes. Was that the Matt Hughes, Rich Franklin?
Yep, it was Matt Hughes, Rich Franklin.
Okay.
Season. Randy Couture hosted and designed the Team Challenge segment.
Okay.
Let's see.
What team was Nichols on? Because Bobby, who fought last night and lost to Perez, was on Matt's team, I believe.
Team Franklin had welterweight Jorge Giselle. Marcus.
Why are you such an idiot?
What?
Why are you an idiot?
What? I was just saying today is Jorge.
No, it's not, and you know that. And ironically, I just talked to George the other day because I told him we're going to come up. And when I say we, I don't mean you and me. We're going to come up to a Bengal game to see Alex Kappa. And I said, we need to catch up, and go out to dinner. No, I said we need to catch up and share a bag of Cheetos. And he said, absolutely not. We'll go out to dinner, but it's funny that you still remember that story. And I told that story. So I was doing the show from my hotel room at MGM, and George came up to be on the show. He comes into my hotel room. I'm sitting there stuffing my face with a bag of Cheetos, and he was not very happy.
Well,
He does not like Cheetos for the body.
I don't know what that means.
Cheetos is probably not really good for you.
It's probably true.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty stacked team, though. I mean, Team Franklin had Jorge Giselle, Marcus Big Baby Davis, Anthony Torres, and Melvin Gilliard. And then your heavyweights on Team Franklin were Keith Jardine, Seth Brzezowski, Rashad Evans, and Brad Imus. And then Team Hughes had Joe Stevenson, Josh Berkman, Sammy Morgan, Luke Cuomo, heavyweights Mike Whitehead, Dan Christensen, Rob McDonald, and Tom Murphy.
Rob was who fought last night.
The narrator was Mike Rowe. That's the dirty job guy.
That's the dirty guy.
That guy had a
Dirty job guy. He's not a dirty guy, just a dirty job
That guy has a pretty cool job.
And look at how many of those guys, did have a successful career.
Yeah.
In the UFC, not just MMA, because I'm sure some of the other guys, went MMA-wise and maybe didn't make it in the UFC. But Joe Daddy, who was on last week, that was his first episode, and then he was on when they brought a bunch of fighters back.
Man, what a... I was like, this is what got me into the sport, really. If it wasn't for the Ultimate Fighter TV show back then, I mean, it was like back when MTV created the reality world, right? Like the real world and then House, Road Rules and all those different reality shows.
That's where The Miz got known.
Yeah, it is.
And then he went from there, to a very successful, WWE career. We used to watch that just because the kids liked it.
What happened to Josh Koscheck?
What do you mean?
Guy. I haven't seen him lately.
That's because he's retired.
Well, I know he's not fighting, but what's he up to? He was a big name in the sport.
Yeah, for the title.
I always liked him. I was a fighter. I always thought he was really good for the sport.
I was with him in Houston when he was quitting at the weigh-in. He got shoved at the weigh-in.
Okay.
And he literally was going to quit. And we were at the van together, and the commission came over. They were going to fine him, and he's the one who got him. He got pushed, and
I want to apologize. I know I've never done this before, but I actually made a mistake. I'm wrong. Can you believe that? Mike Nichols was on season 3 of The Ultimate Fighter. He was on.
I noticed when you read both teams and you didn't say his name.
He was on Team Ortiz with Matt Hamill, Michael Bisping, Josh Haynes, I'm sorry, he was on Team Shamrock. He was on Shamrock's team for the light heavyweights against Team Ortiz. So Mike Nichols.
That was a fun season to watch for me as well, being friends with both Ken and Tito, and then a lot of those guys went on to be.
Friend is a little strong.
With which one?
Strong. That's a strong word.
Not with those guys.
Are you guys friends? Like really friends?
Yeah, Ken and I and Tito and I are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tito and I are closer friends than you and I are.
That's not true.
It is true.
Why?
Because it's true.
Because you've known him longer?
Well, I've definitely known him longer. He's more reliable.
That's not true. I'm consistent.
Yeah.
Like your co-host is out where?
He's sick.
Oh,
Well, you were sick a couple of weeks ago and it was okay.
yeah, but that's different.
Why is that different?
Because it's not me.
All right, let's go hit the top of the hour break. When we come back, we will talk about last night's Ultimate Fighter, which is available on ESPN+. The Boogeyman, when we return. This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Zone. We'll be right back.